In the previous few videos, we've seen how we can backdoor any file. So the method I showed you allow you to backdoor anything and make it look like a document, a song, a program, or an image. Now the first delivery method that we're going to talk about, and my personal favorite, is the mail delivery. Now this delivery method, just like any other delivery methods, relies on the information that you gathered so far. So information gathering is very, very important when it comes to this. This delivery method is really handy because you can use it in so many scenarios. You can use it to deliver all the backdoors and the evil files that we've seen so far. You can use it to pretend to be a friend and contact your friend and tell him to download something. You can use it to pretend to be a website that the target website interacts with and pretend to be the admin of the other website and ask the target to do something. You can pretend to be a member of the support team that the target website uses and then ask them to change their password, for example, for the web server that they're using. You can use it to pretend to be a company that your target interacts with and tell them that there's a new update of your software that they already use and then get them to download and install a backdoor. So the possibilities are limitless really when it comes to mail delivery. In this lecture, I'm going to show you an example of targeting a person that's called Zaid, and I have the information that we gathered already in our information gathering lecture. And after we gathered everything, we managed to see that Zaid has a number of friends in here. And the same friends, we managed to see their emails here. And we managed to get Zaid's email, which is zaid@isecurity.org. Now, Zaid could be just a normal person that you want to hack. He could be a friend of a person that you want to hack, but you want to hack Zaid first and then hack to that person. He could be the admin of a website, or he could be an employee of a company. It really doesn't matter. What we're looking at in this lecture is hacking a person that's called Zaid. And then from there, you can leverage that person to hack into other systems or into other networks or into a different company. Now, from the information that we gathered, we see Zaid has these friends, and these are the emails of his friends. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend to be one of these guys. So m.askar@isecurity.org, and it's this person in here. His name is Muhammad Askar. So we're going to pretend to be that person. We're going to send an email to Zaid, and the email is going to look as if it's coming from this person. And then we're going to ask Zaid to download a file. Let's see how this works, and this is going to be a more realistic delivery method that you can actually use in real life. Now, there are a number of ways to do this. The easiest is just to go on Google and look for spoof emails online. You'll see a lot of websites that will allow you to do this. The only problem with these websites is the email that you're going to send will end up in the spam directory of the target person. So it will not be delivered into their inbox, which is not great. The main reason for this is because these websites are public and a lot of people use them for spamming, mail servers such as Google, Hotmail, and Yahoo have blacklisted these servers, and any email that comes from the servers that these websites use will be marked as spam. Therefore, in order to bypass this, you can either use your own server if you already have a web hosting plan, or you can sign up for a free web hosting plan and use that to send your fake emails. Or an even better solution is to sign up for an SMTP or a mail server. Now, again, there are a number of websites that offer this. A lot of them are paid, but with the paid websites, you'll actually get really, really good results because they are used by actual marketers and by actual companies to send emails. So spam is never sent through these servers. If you look through Google for a free SMTP server or a free mail server, you will find some websites, and an example of this is SendGrid, this one right here. And this is also a really, really good website because it is a paid website, but they offer a free plan, which we can use to send our fake emails. Again, this website is designed for email marketing and for actual companies to communicate with their customers. So when you send emails through the servers of this website, they will not be marked as spam
because it's very rarely used for spam. So, because we only need to send 1 email or 2 emails or even 10 emails, we can actually sign up for the free plan and that'll be fine. Usually, you'd want to go for the paid one if you're sending thousands of emails. So, we're going to sign up with this website. We're just going to pick a username and I'm just going to set it to JHNWCK, the same username I use for my email. And I'm going to set a password. Then I'm going to input my email. And finally, we're going to say I'm not a robot. And we're going to accept the terms and create the account. Now it's asking me for more questions. So it's asking for my first name, last name, company name, phone number, company website, and so on. You don't have to fill this very accurately. I'm just going to use any information for it. And finally, I'm going to click on Get Started. Now we're ready to send our first email, but before we do that, I'm going to go to the email that I used when I signed up, and you'll see that we got a welcome message. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to confirm my email address to activate my account. Now my account is activated and it's ready to be used. I'm actually going to close this and go back to where I was, and I'm going to click on the first option in here, which is integrate using our web API or SMTP relay. Then I'm going to choose to use the SMTP relay because I'm going to communicate with this through my Kali to send the fake email. So I'm going to choose it. And now I'm going to need to create a key so that I can authenticate with this server when I want to send my fake emails. So first of all, I'm going to set a name for this key, and let's call it test. And we're going to click on create key. Now the key is created, and as you can see, this is it in here. We also have the username that we need to use to authenticate. We have the port, and we have the server. So we have all the information needed in order to authenticate with the mail server that's offered by this website, by SendGrid. And in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to authenticate with the server and how to use it in order to send a fake email.